Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just really wanted to get high and do my makeup. There's literally no other way to explain that. So yeah, I'm gonna get high, do my makeup, and talk about religion because why not? If you're interested to see what kind of a makeup I can create in an altered state, keep watching. Oh my god. And I'm gonna do this in the same format that I did my video where I did my makeup and talk my shit about life in general, where I just like ask myself questions. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video. This is just gonna be like a basic summertime easy makeup look. I was gonna do color, but then I just decided not to because one, I need to wash my brushes, and two, I don't wanna wash my brushes. So we're just gonna go for basic vibes today. Question number one, will religion ever become obsolete? I don't think so. I think there are a lot of questions about like the world and life in general that people are always going to want answers that aren't necessarily directly related to science. Like people are always gonna wonder if they have a higher purpose or if there is a higher purpose to life. And that's a question that you can't necessarily answer from like a scientific perspective. It would require accessing information about something that isn't concrete. Basically, long story short, people are always going to want answers to questions that they can't explain. And I think that religion gives people a lot of like comfort about the unknown, whether they're like actually providing answers about like people's unanswered questions, or it's just like have comfort in this like God or deity or whatever, and the uncertain isn't like an obstacle that you really have to think about. Like, I don't know, you know? So yeah, I feel like people are always gonna want that comfort. So no, religion won't become obsolete, in my opinion. Okay, next question. Has religion had more of a positive or negative effect on humanity? It's really hard to gauge because it's really hard to argue faith against real life events, you know what I mean? So like throughout history, people of all religions have like done a lot of awful things and like harmed a lot of people, killed a lot of people in the name of like their religions and what they believed in. And it's really hard to argue the real life suffering that people are going through against promises that believing in a certain faith promises. But there's also, I mean, on the other side of the coin, there's also like good that comes out of people and the religions that they practice and stuff like that. Next question, is there one true religion? Absolutely not. People believe in like the practices that they do on a daily basis because of experiences that they've had. I mean, there are people that are atheists because of the experiences that they've had have allowed them to come to the conclusions that they have. People are Christians for the same reasons. People are Muslims for the same reasons. People are agnostic for the same reasons. I don't really get the idea that like everybody in the world should follow one specific religion, because religion to me is so like experiential. I wouldn't be somebody that believes in the God that I do if it wasn't for the environment that I grew up in. And like whether people decide to follow the religion or lack thereof of the environment that they grew up in, or whether they choose to deflect or like follow another one or just choose to not believe at all, like it doesn't matter like where you end up. It all is affected by like the environment that fostered the thought that you have now. You know what I mean? Like you believe what you believe because of the environment around you for a large part. And so then I guess my question is like, how are you mandating that everybody be able to relate to a religion because it's so personal and experiential? Like I would never want to take somebody's faith away from them and try to like show them the ways that it was wrong and be like, no, my faith is better. This is the faith that you should be following. I don't understand that logic. If somebody believes in something and feels convicted by it enough to like, but just follow it in their daily lives, like why would I want to be like, no, but mine is better? Like what? Especially the end goal in all of this is just to be better people and to be better people to others, you know what I mean? If you think about it, it's kind of like the principles of basically every religion. So just let people do that in their own way. Like I just don't get what the issue is. All right, next question. Without religion, would people become more, less, or equally morally corrupt? I think the level of people's morality would largely stay the same. I don't think that you need any religion to like establish morality within like a society. I think that people have morality just innately almost. I don't think that people need a religion to establish morality, because if that was the case, people that didn't ascribe would have like a lack of morals. It would literally be like saying an atheist doesn't know that killing a person is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, how do you figure? Or every person that committed a murder would have to be an atheist, and that's also not true. So yeah, no, I don't think that like you need religion to establish morality, because I've seen a lot of people do a lot of heinous shit in the name of their religion. So that shit just doesn't make sense to me. I really underestimated how serious this topic would make me feel. I'm gonna go take a recreational break. I'll be right back. Good Lord. All right, next question. What holds more truth, science or religion? Science. There is no like definite truth within the vast majority of religions, and people like can definitely say for themselves that they have truth or like have found truth within their religion, but regardless, it's still your faith that's enabling you to like find this truth or like believe it. You know what I mean? And science, like, you can dead ass prove that shit through experimentation and observation. People have developed scientific theories. Gravity is one of them. We know that to be like a physical force in the universe. Gravity is real, it's true. You can experience it. You do experience it. You currently are, you know? As far as like truth, science, you know what I mean? All right, and the last question I'm gonna answer, what role does religion play in your life? I'm somebody that grew up in a religious family. My parents were missionaries, and then my dad was a pastor until I was like 16 and a half. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in ministry, evangelical Christian to be exact. And through experiences with that, good and bad, I've learned the importance of just like establishing your own path, whether that be the decision to leave a religion, to join one, to convert to another one, to just completely stay out of the conversation. Like, I've just learned the value of being able to just decide shit for yourself, you know? Like most parents who believe in a faith, like my parents definitely like raised all of their kids with the religion that they thought to be true. And that's like great. I don't like fault them for any of that at all. I would still consider myself a Christian. So for me personally, I feel like my religion plays a big role in my life, but it's not like word for word the religion that I grew up with. And I would never want to like force it onto other people. Like, I've come to my consensus about how I feel about things, about the world, life in general, through my personal experiences. And so I can't like use the insights that I've gained from my personal experience and then like expect somebody else to believe what I believe and how I believe. So it plays a big role in my life, but at the same time, I recognize that other people might not be of the same consensus. And I think that's great. As I've said before on this channel, I'm all about individualism and coming to your own consensus about like what's actually important, what the world means, what your life is supposed to be about, you know? Because personally, and this is like outside of the context of religion, I found more enjoyment, excitement, and fulfillment in life when I decided to follow paths that weren't already laid in stone for me. So yeah, there is value in being different and coming to your own conclusions about what you want to believe, you know? It's your brain, it's your life, do with it what you want. That's how I see it. And as always, I've timed this poorly, so I'm probably just gonna speed through the rest of my makeup like I did last time, and I'll see you in the outro. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. As always, I mean no harm by the shit that comes out my mouth. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. That was a weird sentence, Sarah. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now so that this ends up being like artistic and cute. I miss like having a reason to be cute, you know what I mean? Because she's cute all the time, shit. But to actually have a there are so many questions about like the earth has brought a lot of truth to my life. Does this make sense? I don't think it does. Whoa. Oh, she's kind of cute. Okay. see you in the next one. 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 Okay, stop.